Hey guys, just finished up a pretty short practice as I'm gearing up for Pleasanton, 6-8 weeks or so. But got a couple guys, John, Brett, Tennyson, handful of guys, asked me about technique and stuff like that. So I used to be a pretty good thrower with the weights, at least, and the hammers. Stones have always been a write-off for me. But anyway, so if I can help somebody with the positions, that's all this video is for. For me, I was never the strongest guy out on the field. Strength plays a factor, but positions, getting in and out of them, and speed, just being able to apply the force, the strength that you have, is more important than actually having the strength. And guys like Spencer are crazy strong. Guys like Matt, Dan, super strong. And we all have a different technique, and we all apply our knowledge of throwing differently. I didn't have a throwing background, so I had to figure it out on my own, videos and whatnot. So I just put together a couple drills, a couple throws here you can check out. Hit me up on Facebook and Instagram if you have any questions on any of this stuff. So hopefully it helps somebody out. See you guys later. Thanks. I'm probably going to talk fast because I got to get back to work. I only got about 45 minutes to throw, and I want to get these done for you. The first drill is actually on my Instagram from last year. I don't really know what to call it. It's just I use it to help me sprint. I do this almost every single time as I'm waiting for the weight to be given to me. In competition, and all this is trying to do is, it's my drive phase, my sprint phase, into the transition to the catch. So I'm always telling you, you need to be more closed off. When I say that, you probably can't tell from this angle, but my feet are much more closed off here, whereas yours are pretty equal, but it doesn't matter. So imagine the weight's going to come here, and like I told you before, you want to push it here. So actually, you think about pushing it to 1:30, 2 o'clock, like I was telling you before. That pushes like that. What you're doing is you're landing and you're going like this. That's no bueno. That's not going to do anything for you. You want to land, catch, push, throw it this way. And then the drill, you're simulating that without the weight. You want your left foot down while your arm is still facing the field. You're going to push and then see how your left foot gets down fast. And it's just a very fast transition. Weight comes down, push. You're going to hold that arm back as long as you can. That's that drill. Okay, so it's about to get juicy. So here's what I was talking about with your feet. You want to land like that. See how closed off? You usually land about like this. Maybe a tiny bit closed up. I want to be closed off all the way because the more I'm closed off, the farther back I can catch the weight. The farther back I can catch the weight, the longer I can push it. So again, let's go through what you do. You land like this, you wait for the weight, and then when you get like this, what I mean by pulling is, you get like this, then you're pulling like this. Right, you're leading with your left shoulder, and it's very evident in your videos. Go back and watch them. When you go and your shoulder goes like that. When your shoulder goes this way, your left shoulder goes that way, you're pulling. What I want you to do instead is you're going to catch the weight. You're going to push the weight in front of you. It's not going to look like it in this video, but what I'm doing is I'm pushing the weight this way. I'm going to drive to 1:30 to 2 o'clock. While my feet is in the middle of transitioning in the sprint on that second turn, while my feet are in the middle of transitioning, the high point is going to come over here. It's going to peak at right around 12:30ish, and then your feet are going to come down, and it's going to come down perfectly right at 6. Then you just continue to push right into the field. So this drill is a one-turn drill, and for the longest time I looked at a full throw as a rolling start to the one-turn drill. All you're doing is getting the momentum going so you can catch it and start going. So the way I do it is I start like this, facing 3:30, 4 o'clock. Like I said, I'm pushing the weight to here. I'm not pulling it, catching it, I'm pushing it this way. Just like that other drill, I'll come around here, catch it, and then from here, arm stays nice and locked, real hard, pushed into the field. I want to see that linear drive. I want to see that right foot go over the trig. So let's see if I can put it together. This is my fourth one. The last one looked okay. My phone's starting to overheat, so hopefully I can get all this. That one I did wasn't very good. I'm going to try to do another one. The other thing I wanted to add is when you land at the front, go to finish, I don't want to see you falling off like this. It means you're pulling on it. I want to see you get here, turn, and push into the field. And The goal is to put linear drive on the weight. It's got to go into the field. So, let's see if I can nail this one a little better. Yeah, much better. Hope that makes. Okay, putting it together. Last video. I'm gonna do a full throw. Hopefully it looks all right. I like to stand at an angle. You can stand whichever way you want. The biggest thing is you want your low point right here. Coming out of the back, I like my high point about here. And then my sprint, I like my high point about right there. Then for my throw, I like it dead ahead at 12 o'clock. So I'm gonna come around. My low point's gonna be right here. I'm gonna push like this. Push around me all the way. Get my foot down. I'll land closed off. You'll see that. And now, just like the finish, you're gonna throw it, but you're not gonna let it go. You're gonna come here, throw it, but you don't let go. Instead, you go with it, just like that drill I showed you in the beginning. Now you catch it, turn, throw into the field. That's how you catch it, accelerate, throw, linear drive, catch it, accelerate, throw, linear drive into the field. So, hope that makes sense. The other thing too is, watch my orbit, the plane of my orbit, like this, what I was referring to before, the horizon. A lot of throwers, you'll see their plane is like this. For crazy strong guys that are pulling, it works fine. For littler guys, or for technique guys, or for speed guys, you'll see a plane about like this. That means low point is dead center, high point is right behind them, middle. They can accelerate through the low point and back up into the throw. Hopefully that makes sense, and I hope my phone doesn't die or overheat so we can get this throw.